Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. This is Season 3 of our Championship Series. We're still in the European Racing Series, of course. I do want to call out, though, you might notice a new button down here at the bottom. Pit Crew. And the reason that is there is because we just recently got a new patch that added quite a bit of stuff to the game, as well as a DLC, which I haven't gotten yet. I'm looking forward to maybe picking up at some point, but the Endurance Racing DLC. But one thing they did add for free is this pit crew. So, yeah, our pit crew can get tired, make mistakes, all sorts of crazy things can go on. And so it's kind of an interesting another dynamic they added into the game to just, I guess, mix things up, add some more realism here and there. Add some, I don't know, just more things that can happen throughout the race. So this is something else that we're going to have to kind of, I guess, deal with. Presumably, I guess we can hire new pit crew and things like that, which is kind of interesting to think about. We do have a couple guys, I guess, in recovery at the moment. We probably could hire a bunch more backups and things of that nature. Very fascinating when you really think about it. Average pit stop time 13 seconds. Interesting. Oh, we can actually have driver changes. Oh, that's right, because I'm assuming that's from the endurance racing. We have the 5th best pit crew in the place. That's interesting. We have a very, very small mistake chance, but you know, it could add up, especially once people start getting more tired. I bet those mistakes start to pile up there a little bit. Do we have people working on things that are the best right now? I guess so. We got a couple guys that are on jacks, which seems fine. Oh, I was gonna say, why is it was looking kind of weird? Front jack, rear jack. I guess those two are the better plays. Although those guys down here are pretty good on the jacks as well. But they're also really good on the tires and stuff. So, wow, this guy's really good on fueling. I'm tempted to... Oh, we've already got a 13 fueler. Yeah, I don't know. This is another, like I said, whole nother dynamic to add in there. The fixing is a little bit weak at the moment. Now, presumably this is one pit crew for both cars, I'm guessing, because both guys come into the same pit, and then we have that, you can't stack them up type of thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Scouting. So is this all the pit crew that's available? Presumably cost per race goes up, things like that. I'm tempted to just grab like this one guy up here at the top just because. Just to say, he seems like a really good guy. Oh, total expense, sign-on fee, 200,000. Wow. Okay, maybe not. What if we grab this guy at the bottom? Okay, it's all 200,000. Okay, well, we'll come back to that later, maybe. And we have a couple backup guys available. I mean, what's the thing that we're going to be doing the most? Tires and refueling. So I feel like those things need to be the ones that have, priority over the points here. I mean, I guess there's the automatic option. Well, to take charge, we'll bench overly tired crew members or new contracts replace retiring crew members. Well, I think we'll manage it for a little bit right now. I'm okay with that. Seems okay overall. I mean, the fixing is terrible. But I don't know what you're going to do. I mean, we could swap in one of these other guys that's a little bit better fixing, but he's terrible on tires. Now these guys are pretty good on the jacks. Like, presumably this guy right here would just be flat out better on the jack. The rear jack. Yeah, I guess you kind of need people that would be good at both tires and something else to be worthwhile in all. I guess these are basically 4 of our better tires. It's just that fixing is so bad. If we move Stegall, whatever, over with Glazer. Alright, so that actually bumps up our fixing a little bit, as well as our refueling. That's a little bit better overall there. This 3 is still terrible right here. Let's say we get a little bit better if we went with this guy on the tires, but not much. Really, we would want this guy over here on tires or something. Which we could do. Like if we change Stamler with Clinton. That's not what I want. Swap Stamler and Clinton. All right, so now our refueling went up a lot. And we lost 1 point on Jack. Nothing changed on the tires, and our refueling went up by quite a bit. I mean, according to this, we've gone down a little bit. Jack's 1.55 seconds. So if we swap you back, come on. 1.45 seconds. And refueling is 9.41. 9.3. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've gained like 0.01 seconds. 13.43 average. This one says it's better though, overall. Alright, we'll go with this for now. I guess. I guess it'll be alright. Anyway, we'll mess with this some more later. I'm getting way into the weeds here. Let's see what else we got going on. Car condition, 23 hours. Interview, sure. Shen-Chi was beaten by Andre Sabato today. Would you consider bringing him in next season? About silly season? Silly season? What? No, I have full faith in our drivers. Sorry, dude. I don't really want you. Alright, good stuff. Car is still repairing, so we'll go ahead and advance until that's done. Factory distraction. Shin-Chi is constantly on her phone. She keeps disturbing us when we're working on her car. Can you please tell her to stop doing it? Lower her morale, deal with it, increases her morale, but lowers mechanic relationship, or I can fine her. We'll just say with pleasure. Lower morale just a little bit, that's going to be fine. I don't want to fine her necessarily. I mean, just talking on her phone, come on now. We do have a few more offers over here. All of them want second or above. So probably just going to take the ones that got at least a little bit of an upfront payment. I think that's going to be fine. So we're at 1.2 cost per race, and we have, how many races left? 5 races left. So we're actually kind of in trouble right now. Because I thought we only had 10 races this season, so I was miscounting. And we actually have 11 races this season because they added a race into the works. So we might have to bump some money off of the chairman, which I'm not going to be super happy with, but we're doing really good this year. So I think it'll be all right in the long run. Let's go ahead and go until we get the notice that our car repairs are done. And they are done. Yeah, we shouldn't have built that gearbox, but that's okay. Like I said, I did the math wrong. It's all going to work out, though. This is the only one we've got really being worked on, which is fine. Why are you pausing on me? I'm not sure. One other thing they added in is the ability to go up even faster on the races. So that should be able to make our races and our practice sessions go quite a bit faster by bumping to what I guess they're calling super speed. So we'll see how that works once we get into the race. Gearbox finished. Perfect. Let's go check out the car. Now, is this one of the gearboxes that is going to have some risk added to it? No. Actually, this would be a gearbox that we could use for our team right away. So, let's go improve parts. Let's bump this gearbox over here. And let's focus on reliability first. And then we'll swap back over to performance and be able to start using this thing pretty quickly here. In place of this 218. We're not doing as much improvement on parts this season as we did last year. partly because we added an extra building in, which maybe we shouldn't have. I don't know. We'll see. But we've got some pretty decent parts, but just not quite as much as we had been. Port coming in, headquarters. Financial management concerns. I know, I got this. We're going to be all right. I guess I could always lower how much we're spending on our car. But I think ultimately, I think it will work out. Let's see, how many sponsors do we have that are about to be up? We've got several that only have 2 races left. So if we can get some of the bonus money back from them, I think we're going to be fine. All right, so 4th, 2nd, 6th. I mean, I'd love to go after this 4th, get that 800K. That would be so awesome. But it's just too much of a risk to lose out on this 200, I think. Yeah, I just don't think we can risk it. Let's go 13th again. If we get another 4th or higher, we might start doing that. But for now, I think we're just going to play it safe. Why are you so unhappy? Oh, we could actually swap that gearbox in for... we'll swap you to this gearbox and you to that gearbox. Doing just that actually makes you content now. And you're going to be perfectly happy with the 75% because you have the nurse thing. So yeah, this should be fine. Oh, I was going to say, this looks completely different. Oh, instead of that like webbed overview, they've kind of got them side by side in pies and stuff, which makes it a lot easier to see. That's really cool. United Kingdom. Total tires pulled for the whole race weekend. Now, that hasn't really come into play with what we've been doing. It would be kind of cool to play, and especially now that we have the super speed. It'd be kind of interesting to play with much higher, laps that you have to go through. So you have to go through more tire changes and things like that. That would be kind of interesting. I hadn't done that up until now because it's, we're already bumping against 30-minute run times on some of the races and stuff. But with the super speed, maybe it makes enough of a difference that we could start looking at something like that, add a little bit more strategy to the whole thing. All right, some of this looks a little different. I'm not sure why. What's the orange? Okay, it's actually going to tell us how long it's going to take to make these changes. That's interesting. Oh, wow, you want a lot of understeer. Goodness. It is going to be very hard for us to get all the way down into that. I mean, we'll just, I guess, lower everything down and get down there as much as we can. Something like this. I mean, wow. What is this? 7. Okay, form. So I'm guessing this is some of the things that might have more to do once you start doing the endurance stuff, maybe. I think we're gonna go ahead and get the I say that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the soft. It's gonna be fine. Probably we're gonna be running for more of the race than anything. All right, so just a tiny bit of downforce, not much, to get that kind of in the middle there. You want a lot of understeer as well, and a lot of top speed. Wow. I mean, that's about as good as we're gonna get. We'll go ahead and put you on soft as well so we can get that boost. Everything else I think is fine. I'm not going to do any weight stripping at the moment. And we'll go ahead and take the practice. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely different. So we're going to send you out. It's going to even tell us our pit stop estimates and everything. What is this? Okay, so that's the 2D, 3D thing. Okay, that's fine. It's even got, yeah, this got their form down there and everything. So this is 4x. This is what we had been doing, which is fine. But then we can go up to 12x. Oh my. Oh, this is fast. All right. We might have to do it this way for that, because that is fast. Oh, wow. Let's go ahead and bring you guys both back in. That is going to make these races go crazy fast. All right. Send out. We've already got an excellent. That's awesome. And a grate. All right. Let's just bump this down just a smidge. Just, I don't know. Just maybe we can chase a excellent somewhere. As far as speed, I'm actually going to bump you down this direction. And we'll go ahead and see if we can get the handling back to where we want it. Something like that. Tire choice is going to stay the same. 25-second pit stop. Okay, fine. And send you out. We've already got a grade on you as well. Alright, so it shows like a weird band for a second, and then it goes away. I wonder if that like means anything. Okay, I'm going to come up this direction a little bit. I can't imagine you want that much understeer. And then I'm going to give you a little bit more top speed. Something to that effect. We'll see if that does any better or worse. Alright, so they're going to go, and then they're going to go out, and they're going to be going fast. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, what is this? Setup level unlocked. Okay, that's fine. That threw me off for a second there. Alright, let's go ahead and bring you both back in. Okay, another setup level unlocked. Interesting. Alright. Oh, there we go. A couple excellents. Perfect. So we're still good on the handling, though. So it didn't really change. Do I keep going up this direction? I'm going to try. I mean, 95% I'd be pretty happy with overall, but I'd like to get a great. All right, let's try that. All right, 2 excellence and a grade on you. That's perfect. No, almost perfect. Pretty close. All right, so maybe a little bit more speed bounce down this direction. Let's do it with the tires, maybe. Something like that. We'll try that. And they're off. Another setup level unlocked. It's kind of cool that it slows down and shows that like that. I mean, there's other settings we can do, like when they pass people and stuff like that, where it slows down and shows those things as well. Another setup level. It's cool. I mean, it's cool to see stuff like that. Final minute of session. Okay, that's interesting. And excellence across the board. Excellent and a great and an excellent. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Yeah, this is cool. This is interesting. May not be as exciting to watch, but I don't know. It makes things go quite a bit faster. Even our colors are better. I like it. All right. Okay, so knowledge. Let's do definitely risk taker. How's the weather looking? Looks dry and boring. So risk taker and race trim, since that's something we're gonna have the whole time anyway. The tires will be swapping around a little bit. Okay, definitely nurse and race trim. All right, car setup. We're definitely gonna go with what we got. Just out of curiosity, what are you at? You're at 97%. Perfect. We'll start on the super sauce for now, just to get things rolling. We're going to give you 1 less lap of fuel. And they do have these extra new buttons where you can fill up all the way, take off 5 laps, things like that, which is kind of cool. Give you 1 less lap. And then what are you at? 99%. Nice. Start you off on super soft, give you the full fuel just because we want to stagger our drivers a little bit. Driver strategy, we're going to go ahead and go all the way out. And they actually added some keybinds to be able to do this with keybinds as well, which I don't know if we'll be able to do very easily. We'll try. Okay, weight stripping. Yeah, let's get into some weight stripping here. Now, they did also get rid of the ability to weight strip off your spec parts. So, you know, it is what it is. It was fine to have it, but if we can't do it, I'm assuming nobody else can do it either. So, not that big of a deal. What is it? What is crucial? We got shocks and engine are crucial. And then everything else is less so. So we're going to drop those down to 70s, get a bit of performance out of these things. Let's apply this to the other car. However, you're going to go down to like 65 and 70 just because you have nurse. In fact, actually, I think we'll go all the way down to 60 and 70. I think you will be perfectly fine. Pretty decent bump in performance across the board. Everything looks good. Yep, looks good. Trying to figure out, I was sitting there staring at it for a second because I was trying to figure out if it was giving us, it looked like we weren't getting our gearbox in place, but maybe not. I see these still showing their expected form, which is just fascinating to see. Like our guy is 9, okay, that's cool, and 9. So yeah, we're doing really good on the form side of things. Presumably that makes some difference. I think I'm actually going to watch these a little bit better. I mean, going on 12 speed is cool, but come on, I kind of like the little bit of interaction. Oh, it's actually showing a little bit difference of, showing this a little bit more easily to read, I guess. Kind of the difference between the car in front and behind and stuff like that. Yeah, some of these changes are pretty fascinating and really cool. Let's go ahead and drop you down. Let's see if we can figure out the keybinds. So F, Shift F, and then I think G and Shift G. Perfect. That drops both of their strategies down. All right, they're getting a little warm, but I think we're going to be okay. Everybody else has dropped down a bit. Let's go ahead and drop them both down. Just to cruise control mode. Just yellow and yellow. Wow, this pack is just stacked. Come on, guys. Get up in there. Everybody else is doing all right. It's actually showing their point differentials and everything. This is cool. I mean, maybe it's always showed that and I just haven't paid attention to that, but that looks cool. Alright, we're chewing through our tires pretty fast. We're going to go ahead and bump up on engines for both people. Just because we're going through the tires so fast, we're going to have to go pit in for some fuel anyway. Lau's falling back pretty far. Alright, she might have to pit very, very soon. Ooh, no, we're overtaking. Let's see, pause for a second. Do we actually have a... No, we don't have a pit car. Okay, that's fine. Or a pace car, I should say. Come on, Chi. Can we get more lap out of you, Chi? Maybe. Alright, we're going to be able to get one more lap barely. Lau is going to have to drop down a little bit. Let's just go ahead and pitch you now. I don't think we're going to be able to get any further out of you. 17 laps remaining. Yeah, we're going to have to jump up to softs. Fuel options. Let's just go ahead and fill up. I think. We could probably do 9. Just around the 9 lap thing. Because that double that up, we're going to have 18 laps. That's going to be plenty. Actually going to be 16 laps after we're pit stop. So let's go down to 8. Park conditions look good. Pit strategy. We're going to go fast. Perfect. All right, Lau's going to have to pit after this. Now, driver form is dropping. A lot. Alright, you're going to go ahead and pit next time. You're going to come in for softs. Fuel options, you're going to have 15 laps left, so let's just fill up and drop down. That looks going to be fine, I think. Parts look good. Pit strategy. Oh, wow. Actually tells you mistake chance here and everything. That's fascinating. I don't see any major differences if we drop one or the other. This is cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and just go balance with you. I think that's going to be fine. And we actually see a little bit more of a detailed pit stop over here. Complete. One mistake. Complete. Not terrible. Duke Stamler got a mistake there. He even calls him out and everything. Blames him. Oh, that's fascinating. Let's go ahead and come out pretty hard and heavy. Now, you are just barely on your tires. At least you're coming in for a pit now. Yeah, that was bad. What? What? How did you crash? Are you like completely out? Did the other guy crash into you? Really? Are you gonna be able to come back out? I guess you can't come back out of this, huh? Seriously? We can't repair it or anything? Come on, that'd be awesome. Well then, Lau, I guess all of it's on you. Alright, good pit stop. Okay. Well, that's fun. She was doing good too. I mean, at this point, I feel like I'd just be happy if we got the target of our sponsor objective. We're not even hitting that at the moment. Alright, let's go. Let's drop everything down a little bit. Are we even catching the guy in front of you at all? Not really. Let's kind of settle in for this middle section here. Actually, the guy in front of you is going really hard. Alright, well, we were catching him for just a second there. Maybe. Come on, Lau. Stay in there. Alright, are we in a spot where we could possibly bump it up a little bit, get past this pack? Maybe. Let's just at least bump it up to high, see if we can get past this pack a little bit. Come on, get past them. There you go, there you go. Good stuff, good pass. Ooh, somebody in front of you crashed. We're up to 9th. We're gaining on 8th, barely. Alright, let's just drop it back down to yellow until we can get kind of right behind him. And our tires are pretty hot, but we're staying we're staying in a good green spot, so we're only halfway through the tire at the moment. So that guy's going pretty heavy. Alright, we're gonna have to pit after this lap anyway, so you know what, let's bump it up a little bit. We're gonna have to pit after this anyway. Go and plan out our pit. How many laps can be left? 8 laps remaining. Too many to go there. Come down here. Barely having much fuel left at all. Like I said, 8 laps remaining, so we'll go a little bit over 8. I think that's going to be 5. Actually, 7 laps remaining once we finally finish getting through here. So that will lower the overall time of the pit barely. Although it's not going to let us push very hard. You know, let's go a little bit more fuel and see if we can really push our engine more. All right, we're gonna go fast. We gotta take some risks. Come on, get past him. Oh, we're going to pit anyway, so I guess it's not going to matter. Come on, good pit, good pit. Come on, fuel. Go, good stuff. That was actually a pretty good pit. Let's pump everything up. Max it out. A lot of people in front of us have to pit again, so let's see if we can catch back up with them. I mean, they're going to pit pretty fast, though. Alright, we're up to 11th. Oh my goodness. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing for us to do except... wow. Did they, like, increase the likelihood of crashes in the patch as well? Because that's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not good. Both our drivers crashed. I wasn't even pushing like the hardest at that point in time when he crashed either. I guess it slowed it down for a moment once it got to the last lap. It's interesting. I've had races where one person crashed. I don't think I've had any that both of them crashed. At least not to the point where they were completely wiped out. I've had them like nick each other before where they like one ripped off the other person's like tail and, you know, front end and stuff like that. So we had to go repair them, but not a complete wipeout like that. Whale. That's an interesting flag. I haven't seen that one before. Guessing they added some more flags and things? Maybe? Maybe I just haven't paid attention. Oh, goodness. Can't believe we lost that. Well, we're still in 5th, but we are not far ahead of 6th, so not so great. Oh, no, so that was an individual player. This is our team as a whole. All right, so we're still in 4th. We're tied with the guy that's in 5th, though. So we're fine, but not great. Wow, what a rough race. Well, yeah, of course morale will go down a little bit. I'm not surprised. Oh, relationship with the mechanic went down and everything. Huh. Okay. That was a big ding on our bank account, though. Ouch. All right, well, there's our save. Yeah, not a great race. I mean, we're still fine overall for the season, and I'm trying not to read too much into that. Maybe everything's okay. But yeah, I do appreciate you watching. Hopefully you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.